Billy left a bottle of champagne on the kitchen counter with a note expressing his wish for a happy future. Then he visited the cemetery and had a long talk with his wife and daughter. He drove out of Dallas and headed southeast. As Dr. Gregg had often reminded Billy, the past was just the past, done and gone, forever, unchangeable. When he arrived at the cabin, everything was in order. The one-eyed caretaker, Newt Watson, who lived just a quarter-mile away, had done as requested. Billy went in, changed clothes, gathered the fishing rod and tackle box waiting at the back door, and started the quarter-mile trek down the narrow and overgrown path through the trees to his favorite place on earth, his private fishing hole. Today, no fish meant no dinner. Without going to the rear of the house and using the trail across private property, the only way to reach the spot was by boat. The artificial leg didn't hamper his movement. In fact, the titanium leg and artificial foot insulated him from the occasional sting from the thorny vines encroaching on the path. If a copperhead struck, too bad for the snake. He made a mental note as he traversed the overgrown path. Come here tomorrow with a machete and clear out some of this crap. He felt like singing or whistling, but that would break the peacefulness of the forest, and he did enjoy the sound of the birds and the bees. Birds and bees, the thought made him smile. Maybe it was time to get back into that as well. No, not yet. Soon, perhaps. This topic always brought back the slurred voice of Dr. Gregg. It's been years, Billy. Get back on the horse, so to speak. You need a woman in your life. Have some fun. Live a little. He walked on, slowly and silently, enjoying the peace and serenity. As he neared the clearing, he thought he heard something out of place. A murmur or a whisper. A sound that didn't fit. With the tip of the fishing rod, Billy pushed a small branch away and saw the girl. She sat facing the river, her back to him. He froze and listened, not wanting to interrupt what might be a prayer. Billy saw her shoulders lift and drop as she sucked in and released a deep breath. Then she raised a gun to her head. In 4 rapid strides, he reached her just as the barrel of the pistol touched her forehead. The hammer fell, and the revolver fired. "What do you mean, she got away?" questioned the woman, hands on her hips. They were in the Blaylock kitchen at a Formica-topped steel table. The dishes stacked in the sink had a sour aroma, masked slightly by the smell of burnt coffee. Grit crunched underfoot. Coy Blaylock took a deep drag on a filtered Camel and gave her a look of disgust. "She got away? What's so hard to understand about that?"